Ayapa. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Ayapa Podcast. My name is Carlos.
And my name is Kevin.
And as you guys can see, we are in our new set. As you guys can see, we are in our new set. And it's a special day today because we do have our first special guest. So everybody, please give it up for Maria. Aplausos. This is Maria, everybody. You want to do a quick introduction of yourself?
Hey, listeners.
Ay, ¿por qué tan nerviosa?
I'm nervous, guys. I'm more excited, but I am a little nervous. Something about speaking directly into this big black microphone. You know, just...
Te lo hubiera puesto blanco.
You know, less pressure. Less pressure. Yeah, so I'm definitely excited to be here with these two cool guys. Kevin, I just met 5 seconds ago.
Literally.
Carlos, I met 2 days ago. It's good, though. We get along great. I'm really excited to be here with you guys. So,
thank you.
We're honored.
What are we doing?
That's it.
Yes, go. No, we're honored to have you. Honestly, we've been talking about bringing a guest, and as soon as Carlos met you, I want to say a couple months ago. It's been a couple months. He said, "Bro, I found our first guest," and he just had all these great things to say about you. So then I was looking forward to meeting you and getting to know you a little bit better for sure.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you. I think you're great people.
Thank you.
It's a feeling.
No, but yeah, we're happy to have you here. So welcome to Ayapa. Para una invitada especial como ella, tenemos que estrenar el nuevo set. So we got our wall painted. We got a new mic. We got some new lights and 2 angles.
2 angles, baby.
If you guys are,
para los de allá también.
The little people matter.
Yes, I felt that one.
If you guys ever have the opportunity to check the studio out, very cool. Black walls, leather couches, sexy mics.
Black
mics, yeah. Black sexy couch.
Yes.
Pero a alguien le gustan blancos los mics.
You should have swapped, bro.
I know, huh? It's got like them white too. Look.
You can hold it. You
con
can
la mano.
hold it.
Con una mano.
Ándale.
No se requieren dos.
No.
Hola,
Nunca sabes. No, welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday to y'all. Hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. So we usually like to start off the party with speaking from the heart.
Okay.
So I don't know if I did let you know that yesterday. So I don't know if you can prepare, but if not, if you didn't come prepared either, Kevin.
You know I rarely have a speaking from the heart.
Nah,
dude. I'm pretty blunt.
But when you do,
but when I do, it hits. It's
kind of whack.
Fuck.
No. But if not, I do have one. I got to give a shout out to my nephew for this one because he gave it to me, and and you're gonna identify with this one. Okay. I don't know if you're a gamer or not. So va un poquito así, Eva. Ready? They say life is like Fortnite. The higher you build, the more people try to knock you down.
Perro!
Shout out to my nephew Josiah.
Josiah, bro.
Bro, I don't. Le digo, ¿dónde saca santa mamada, güey? Pero it's good. It's true.
It's good.
And I feel it sometimes.
No,
it's age appropriate.
Yeah.
How old is Josiah?
10.
It's age appropriate.
10. It goes. He's actually going to be 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Not 10. Gonna be 11.
Going to be 11.
Huge difference.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, but it makes sense.
You like it?
His little mind is already going there. You know, like he is. The higher up you go, whether that's his success. I know he likes to play soccer, so he looks up to all the GOATs. I don't know if he's a Messi fan. If he's a Messi fan already,
he loves Messi.
Doesn't he? It's okay. If he's a Messi fan or whatever, he wants to reach that tier, right? He's at the pinnacle of success, right? So he knows that everybody dogs Messi, everybody shames Messi. He missed a penalty. Oh, culo.
Sí,
yeah, güey. Pero también penaldo. So it happens to everybody. So I think that was very age appropriate. I really like it. I resonate with it as well. So Josiah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Speaking from the heart.
Mm-hmm. You got one?
I can think of a poem off the top of my head, and I think it might be a little controversial, and I don't want to butcher it, so I'll do my best. But it's something along the lines of, hard times make strong men. Strong men make good times. Good times make soft men. Soft men make hard times.
Oh shit, okay.
So I think
crazy.
Yeah, and so I don't know. It's actually a poem that's sitting on the fridge of my partner's house. She's got roommates. And every time I read it, I think that couldn't be more accurate to the world we live in today. At least here in the United States, right?
Yeah. That was crazy. You kind of have to stop and think about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Yeah. So if it offends you, it should. Stand by that one.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah.
No, yeah. It makes you think, and it makes you just take a step back, you know? So, damn, that was good.
Just analyze the situation. Who do you want to be? Who are you? Because that question is, you can never figure out that answer, I think. And I think it's more important, who I am doesn't really matter. But who I aspire to be, who I choose to be, what I work towards becoming is a lot more important, because then you have some sort of compass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like that.
Beautiful.
Did it get too deep?
No, that was actually phenomenal.
Oh, we get deep. We get real deep.
I mean, me and you can't get that deep. No, sorry.
Oh no. Cada quien tiene lo suyo, Kevin.
I know.
Si me vas a empezar a ofender, güey.
No, yo también. We struggle from the same.
We just mentioned on the last episode that we give each other so much shit. We just.
I know, we really do. Yeah.
Pero sí, güey, pues rompemos paredes.
Lo que importa, papi. No.
I had a guy tell me once he was a grower, not a shower, and I just.
Did you say, let me see? I mean, at that point, it was like, I'd be like, all right, let me see what you're working with. And I'll tell you if you really are, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she said no. She said no.
I got out of there.
Yeah. Where was this at? Like at a bar or?
I think it was like some sort of house party. You know, everyone, it's loud. Everyone's drunk, obnoxious. And I'm not even sure that he wanted to tell me that. It was just something he needed to get off his chest. You know?
Dang.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I was there very much with a girl. Everyone there knew. This fucking loser.
You just fucking had to say
Edit that out.
It's okay. We'll cut it out. Production.
Yeah, production. Grower, not a shower. Yeah.
I can relate to that.
And I'm proud. You know that SpongeBob episode? I'm
ugly
and I'm proud.
Yeah, you know.
Guy, own that.
Pues es que, a ver, vamos a empezar la conversación así.
A la madre.
¿Listas?
Listas.
Todo bien, perro. Pues saludcita. Nuestra primera invitada especial aquí en Ayapa Podcast, María.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, you're always welcome. Vamos a decir que aquí María es la comadre oficial.
La comadre.
Oficial del podcast por ser
Saludos para la tía.
Saluditos. Bueno, thank you so much for being here, pero vamos a empezar la conversación así. A ver, usted siendo mujer y siendo comadre. Does size matter?
Y yo aquí sudando. No me digas, por favor, no me digas que sí, porque
Tell us what we want to hear. Because Kevin and I decimos que no, es nada más de saberlo usar. No?
I think it's personal preference.
Okay.
I think that's all it is. I think that you have partners who will accept whatever. You have partners who, I mean, we live in a very sex-friendly society. Maybe a little too friendly. You know, people get frisky. But I think it just depends on personal preference. Like you'll have partners where the connection is instant and you just know that it's anything you do there is welcome. Right? Like I'm going to get freaky and that's, you know, finger in the butt. Like it's going to be fun. ¡Dámelo todo!
Dar una boca y todo.
Facial killer.
¿Cómo dices tú, güey?
Facial Canadian.
No, they just spit in my mouth and call me a dirty little slut.
También. Yeah.
And you're married, right?
Yeah, I tell my wife.
No, pero me lo dice a mí.
Yeah, también a ti, papi.
Perfect example. Sometimes you're married and your partner allows you to have a fling, you know? Like,
that's crazy.
It's just all about personal preference.
Personal preference, yeah. And having that trust, right? And that communication, too.
Yeah, it just really allows you to open up. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Just
Boom.
Ay, no, sí es cierto, sí, es verdad.
Yeah, but if you're small and your lady's okay with that, God bless her, and you keep doing your thing, King.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're short kings and short things. Está bien, güey. We'll just we'll tell each other that it's just it's about knowing how to use it.
Yeah.
So, but I appreciate that answer. You know, I think it's it sheds a lot of light into that. Porque siempre uno dice, es que el tamaño no importa, que quién sabe qué. But I think you're right. You know, it's all personal preference. You know, cada quien tiene sus gustos y todo el rollo. So.
No, pues sí, imagínate, estamos hablando a una chica que siempre le llegan hung y luego llega.
Puede ser.
Un cholo triste ahí con sus 3 pulgadas. ¿Qué chingas vas a hacer?
Y el Kevin.
With a tear right here, bro. Because she said a cholo. I'm like, no mames. No.
Y ella sí, mamo.
Sí, y esta vez me va a caber todo en la boca.
Y Kevin de ladito.
I'm gonna have no gag.
No gag reflex.
No gag reflex.
Chingo.
Imagínate, güey. No, pues ahí vamos para empezar el podcast con una pregunta. Spicy. Aquí tenemos al pinche Mike Tyson. Estaba jugosa. That's what she said. No, a ver, comadre María, pues ahora sí we're gonna get personal on this podcast.
Okay.
So, cuéntanos, a ver, te acomodo tu micrófono, ¿cómo te sientes?
No, I feel good.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
Es que ya hablando de cosas, quería agarrar algo, ¿no?
No, sí, pues, I just want to feel something.
No, pues, wow.
Feel your cup. Let me fill it up. If you do feel like you're too far, you can always pull the chair forward so you don't feel too.
I'm watching your screen, just trying to figure out what my volume is.
You are the bottom one. Yeah. So
are you a bottom?
Yeah. Proudly.
We'll get into it. But a ver, platíquenos todo. ¿Quién es usted? ¿De dónde viene? ¿Qué hace?
So in regards to, I guess I'll start here. You and I met because I recently started getting involved in like networking events around the city.
Nice.
I'm part of the Si Se Puede group. Si Se Puede, if you guys don't know, it's a local initiative that highlights local Latino businesses. So far, it's been only in Omaha, but we eventually want to reach out to as many places in Nebraska as we could, the entire Midwest. Fuck it, we'll go all over. But I think sometimes you take on projects and you don't realize the work that has to be done behind them. And unfortunately, some people just don't want the help. And that can crush you a little bit, but we're still standing.
Yeah.
So Si Se Puede came up in the conversation because I have to be more out there now. Nadeli, one of the founders of Si Se Puede, she's been a good friend of mine for years, was like, hey, I really want you to take on this role. I was like, sure, I'd love to. And I did it more to support her. But now it's something that I do, something that I'm a part of. So that requires networking events. I actually met Carlos and his wife through Si Se Puede, and Carlos and I, we just hit it off. There's not a whole lot, I feel that I'm just a regular person. I'm part of Si Se Puede. I manage a mechanic shop. I love cars.
Nice.
Yeah, I love cars. I'm 29 years old. An openly gay woman in Omaha, Nebraska with a Catholic background. So that can be kind of hard to maneuver.
For sure. But
I am a mother as well. I've been in a very happy relationship for the last 6 years.
Congrats.
I'm bilingual. Speak proper English.
Y español, la doña también.
Y español,
Sí,
para que vean, cabrones. I don't know. I just
nice.
I just want to live a good life, and I want to, if I can do anything for other people, it would be to enhance their life in any sort of way.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just never want to take from someone's experience.
And I feel like you can you know, you saying that, you know, it shows why you took on that project of Si Se Puede. You know, because you highlight those small businesses, right? So it's like you're giving them that platform. You know, even for us, like I felt it felt good, right? Like being like, oh, you want to be on here, whatever. So let's do it, right? So it's like a little. They give you that little spotlight, that little moment, right? To be able to be like, you know, as a business owner, you work your ass off, and for somebody to kind of see that and be like, you know, and I know it's a project that is growing. And I fully believe in it. You know, I truly do. And I think that you guys are going to be able to grow and not just be in Nebraska, Midwest. And like I said, fuck it, all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, and it's going to be not just a project that you do for the passion of it, but it's actually going to start, you know, coming in with some revenue. So,
pues a ver cuándo, compa. Esto cuesta.
Cuesta. Todo cuesta. Pues aquí andamos también nosotros, ¿verdad? Pero pues chingas madre. So we completely feel you on that. You
100%.
Know? This came out of a passion project too. A ver cuándo, you know, we've made some money already.
Qué presumido, Carlos.
Mira, si no puedo presumir así.
Y que
con la billetera,
¿no?
Y que se sube el Carlos a la mesa. Solo.
So, no, pero, you know, no es por presumir, but we made, you know, a couple $100 since we started. So it's something, right? And we're hoping, you know, it's like we're working our ass off that, you know, eventually we can grow to the Crime Junkie podcast. So all those podcasts that are making, you know, I don't want to make millions, but, you know, even if it makes just, if I do, pues yeah. Pero like, it's like, I'm not, you know what I mean?
We're not seeking that greed, you know?
Yeah. See, I mean, we can be greedy, but no. I feel like that's a human instinct, though.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Pero no, I think that everything you said, it's just awesome that, you know, you're a mother too.
Yeah.
You know? So I was gonna ask you, so let's touch up on that really quick. You know, I have little girls right now, and it's hard, man. It's really hard. So how is it now, compared to when your daughter was, you know, smaller? How is it being a mom at 29 years old now? Has it gotten easier for you? You know, do you deal more with an attitude? Because how old is she right now? If you don't mind me asking.
11.
She's 11?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of dealing with the attitude and everything.
Yeah.
Preteen.
Thankfully, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. She sounds very smart. So kind of what you've told me.
Yeah, she's very intelligent. No porque sea mía, pero sí, like she's a very, very bright child. And I think that being her mother got a whole lot easier when I understood that I don't own her. I'm simply here to guide her to the best of my knowledge through this life, right? And it's such a blessing that this little life came into fruition, and I, the one who's lucky enough to hold her and lead her and guide her. My family was huge when she was younger. Unfortunately, I went through a few years of really awful depression, and I dropped the ball. I dropped the ball a lot, and that's also been really hard to get through. Just the guilt of like I wasn't there how I should have been.
Right.
Yeah.
And people remind me all the time, like she doesn't remember. I do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she was sick. She was whatever. I wasn't there. And I was coping in my own ways with the depression. But now fast forward, like it took some time to get her trust back. I had to earn her love back. And, you know, I'm so glad I did. now I think I'm reaching a point in her life where she is going to need me. Because I think kids are so independent. We never talk about that, right? Like parents are so scared
too. Like they're so independent.
Yeah, parents are so scared. Yeah. Like, oh, I can't let my kid do this. I can't let my kid do that. Why not? Like, why can't? So I came home on my lunch break the other day, and she goes, "I made eggs today." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." She's never made eggs before, so I was like, "I'm glad you weren't scared of that." Like, congratulations, big home. Did you burn anything?
Yeah. Are you okay?
She's good. Yeah.
She said, "I cooked the egg."
She made a bagel.
That's awesome.
Le faltó sal, pero...
Sí, pero lo hizo.
Pero le hizo sola. Yeah.
Es lo que cuenta, sí.
So I think, again, she's 11 years old, and she, in the next couple of years, she's going to reach this really difficult age that we all go through, that we think we know everything.
Yes.
Everyone is against us. Nothing is ever enough. And I'm hurting. And I mentally, you know, you can read the books, you can do whatever. I just want to be there for her. So I feel like she's almost like on her way out the door. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like
ya está más para allá.
I blinked and
boom,
like what the heck? Yeah, where'd you go?
Yeah.
No, es que esa cabrona crece y crece. Pero nada más de los pies y para los lados, porque para arriba no. Being a mom, it's really hard. Really emotionally taxing. You know, nobody ever talks about how awful it feels when you go to hug your kid and they give you the cold shoulder. And then they come back. They come back an hour later and want to hug you and love you and kiss you on the forehead. Like, oh, you little shit.
No doubt.
But no, being a mom is cool. It's hard, but it's very rewarding. More than anything, it's rewarding. And I don't think I've gone through any of the bad things yet, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And let's knock on wood you don't, right?
I don't ever knock on wood. So.
You don't have?
No, I don't knock on wood.
Well, you know.
To my understanding, the origin of knocking on wood came from like summoning demons and trees.
Yeah, the druids.
Yeah, so like I'm good.
I'm good. I'm so used to the. I'm so used to just saying it's because I grew up with it. You know, I grew up with a bunch of white people, so that's what they always did. Knock on wood. You know, so yeah.
No, I'm not really into the occult, so.
Yeah, me either. That shit scares the fuck out of me.
Well, here we are. Yes, here we are.
They're like, hello.
Yeah. I hear and then I'm here when I'm editing it.
Imagine, dude. Fuck that, dude. I'd be like, you know what? This podcast is not coming out, dude.
I'm gonna call you.
The bad juju out there.
No, but you know what's awful? Like that seed is now planted. So yeah, you're gonna think about it now.
No,
sorry, I didn't want to plant that.
Damn.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. No, yo no soy collán. Poto sí, pero collán.
Con que sepas.
Sí, no, yo sé. ¿Se lo sabe Dios?
Que lo sepa el mundo.
Que lo sepa yo. People live in denial of who they are, what they are.
No, era yo no. Yo sé quién soy y está bien, ¿verdad?
Who's Carlos?
Es él.
No words, just
pero solo con una mano.
Carlos.
No, let's take a quick break. We're gonna reset a few things, and we can get a refill. If you want to use the restroom, feel free. All right, we're back.
Mic check.
Yep, we are live.
I am originally from Guanajuato, Mexico.
Nice. I want to go there.
Shout out Las Momias de León.
So viene desde allá, made in Mexico.
Yeah. Branded, bro. Hasta tengo la vacuna. Hasta tengo la vacuna.
Don't.
Yeah, I do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't got one. I missed out.
I don't got one either.
Yo sigo con la pinche duda de que ¿qué nos meten? ¿Qué me dieron? ¿Por qué me picaron?
¿Pero por qué quedó tan fea?
No, es que se ve mal. Sí, se ve fea. Chisatos.
Yo no la tengo.
¿No?
Es que yo no soy corriente.
Y es que me hicieron así y lo
Es lo que le digo a Diana, porque she has it too. Es que mi piel no es corriente como la tuya.
Damn, bro.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, yo me divorcio.
Sí. Sí, ella también, ¿verdad? Pero pues no quiere.
No quiere.
Sí.
Yeah, so I'm from León, Guanajuato.
From León, Guanajuato. Okay.
But I've been in Omaha for over 20 years, so this is home.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you came over here?
I think I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe no, I know we lived in California for a little while, so let's say 4 to 6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was 8 going on 9.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, your whole lives were here. Essentially, you know, this is all you know.
Yeah.
So, somos American citizens. My sister.
Mi hermano. Uncle Trump still wants me gone, but hey.
Uncle Trump, dude.
Uncle Trump.
I'm a fucking Republican, bro. Let me say.
Are you really?
I think so.
She said, I'm from fucking Omaha, Nebraska. What do you think?
What do you expect, right?
No, it's a really funny story. A really good friend of mine, his name is Jonathan. Shout out, Jonathan. We're sitting in my car one day, or his car, and we're just talking about political views, you know, and just this and this and that.
Uh-huh.
And I look at him and I'm like, so this is like an hour-long conversation at this point. And I look at him and I was like, bro, am I a Republican?
Oh, shit.
You're like, I don't even know what I am, but am I a Republican?
Like, I never considered myself to be one or the other because politics get very goofy.
Yeah.
They get very goofy. And they're definitely not for the people. So if you keep believing that, you're going to keep being disappointed.
You're going to get fucked in the ass. Time and time
Lubeless.
again.
Lubeless.
Dry.
No one's gonna spit on it.
Oh,
al contrario, le van a
entrada
echar
seca, güey.
Seca y con tierra.
¡Ah, perro! So anyways, he looks at me, I think so. So we both started laughing. And what was funny about it was the anniversary of the day those rednecks stormed the Capitol.
Oh my God.
Yes, I remember that.
I was baptized as a Republican 1 year to the
that day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Y tú dijiste, Donald Trump. You got my respect.
Yeah.
Pues la neta, yo también.
Of course he does. Bro pushes merch. How could I not respect it?
Como dice, Make America Great Again.
Yeah.
Sí. Y es bueno para el negocio el vato. ¿Cómo no? Chingas.
Why not?
Sí, la neta que sí.
Yeah.
No, pues con eso ahí dejamos el episodio para el día de hoy, ¿verdad? No se crean.
Ok.
No se crean.
Yo bien entrada y ya se acabó.
No, ya estamos centrados y ya está poniendo buena la cosa. So we're gonna dive into some questions that we have for you.
Okay.
And then, you know, feel free to share whatever you want to share. Like if you have like a funny story for that or lo que tú quieras, feel free to change the path of where we're going. So feel free.
Okay.
¿Sale?
Sale, vale.
So, a ver. We have 50% of our listeners are guys, right? Mm-hmm. We also, the other 50% is girls. So it's pretty divided.
That would make sense.
Even.
You know, if 50 are men.
Yeah.
It's only natural.
Conéctate.
No. ¿Saben qué? Me voy a corregir. Tierra, trágame. No, me voy a corregir.
Don't edit that out.
46% es mujer. Son no 50. El 4% no sé qué son, ¿verdad?
Trisexuales.
Yo creo que sí. Yeah. Como yo.
¡Ay!
A ver.
¡Ay, apá!
All right, so can you give us some dating advice for guys?
You are married, sir.
No, not us. For our guys.
I was just like, I'm not asking for myself. For our single male viewers.
Yes, we have our audience. Give us
for our cisgender males out there.
Yes. Porque you know, as you mentioned in your introduction, you are a
openly gay woman.
Yes.
Openly gay woman
still love men though. Big misconception. Like I do not.
You don't.
Not all gay women dislike men.
Yes.
I just prefer the company of my lady.
Yeah. Yeah. As we as well.
Yeah.
Porque yo sí soy gay por él, ¿verdad?
No,
so I completely understand.
Es que vato guapo, o sea,
sí.
Se vale.
Sí. Mira.
Cuando quieras.
If you could give, not us, our listeners, some dating advice for guys, you know, you understanding, you know, your girl and you being a woman, like it'll be awesome to get that point of view, that perspective. Some dating advice, like what do you think in regards to that? Like You know, sometimes we get ghosted. Sometimes andamos ahí como de pediches, güey, como que ya no nos contestan, pero ahí andamos y andamos. Like, you know, just trying, you know, giving it our shot. Because at the same time, and we've talked about this on the potty, you know, is they kind of lead us on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts in regards to just like some dating advice for our guys out there?
I think you hit a lot of valid points just now about the power of women. And that's something that I have spoken on many times with my friends. Women are very, very powerful in the sense that they can build you up as a man or they can break you down.
Yes.
I think that there's something very beautiful about what a woman can provide and something very, very beautiful about what a man can provide. I'm very old school in a lot of things. So I do do still believe in this system of like a woman will take care of the house. She will provide for my children. She will provide me peace. She'll be everything that the world isn't to a man, because for a man, the world is hard. And not that it isn't for women, because I think we live in this very emotional world where I could say anything right now and somebody's going to take it and run, and they're going to take what they want to hear.
Yes.
So I want to be very clear on that. But men do have to fill really heavy shoes. So you got to bring in the money, and you got to take care of your lady, and you got to take care of things around the house. And you got to look good while doing it. Right. And so then that brings me to this next point where like people want to be something they're not. And so they're very confused and they don't really have a lot to offer. So what I would say to like if my guy friend came to me, or like you guys came to me, we're like, hey, like this is going on with this girl. Like, you know, she's leading me on. Like some days I think she wants me. Some days I think she doesn't. I would say, don't take it personally. We live in this world where like people want to be seen. People want to be online. People like quieren ser sexosos, los cabrones. Like they want to push those barriers. Like girls, like they'll stick out their chest. They'll wear shorts that are a little bit too short. She wants attention, and that's not her fault. That's just a product of where we live now, what we live now.
Yeah. But
also like have some respect for yourself. And eventually you're going to meet somebody who lines up with you. There's nothing wrong with shooting your shot. There's nothing wrong with saying like, hey, I want to get to know you. Like I've had men in the past who are super open about that, and I respect that. I don't want to be your friend. I'm interested in dating you. That's something you can offer me. I would love to pursue this. And if it's not, then I'll have to move on.
Simon.
I love that.
That takes a lot of balls to do. You know,
yeah,
a lot,
but it shows a lot of self
confidence, character,
self-love, self-respect. Yeah.
And it, you know, that way he doesn't waste his own time and your time as well. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's I think it's a respect thing on both ends, right?
And I do want to hit on this point here. Like I know, I just like, you know, really built you guys up, right, as men. But then on the other end of that, like as a woman, you know when a guy te quiere, like really quiere contigo, he wants to get to know you, he's going to do things for you.
Sí.
But then you also know when he's just trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Like the conversation is very different. So
right.
Omaha, like let's talk about just the city of Omaha. It can be very small. Because most people run with the same crews, right? I don't like people know when you're messy. Yeah, like let's just put it that way.
Especially in Omaha.
Yeah.
You know?
So, and I think that applies to anywhere, right? And I think there's so many options out there right now. Like people are scared to say yes. People are scared to give something a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
because like, oh, what if I chose wrong? What if, there's something better out there? Like there very much could be, but I think if there is, life's going to show you that. You could go on and you could have this really beautiful relationship with somebody and then one day meet somebody and fall madly in love with them. And that's out of your control. That's just life. And you could either choose to stay or you could choose to pursue. But that could happen at any time with anything.
Right.
Anyways, don't take it personally when they ghost you. Just really wasn't for you. Yeah, and don't send girls messages at 3 a.m. So we know what those are for.
Vamos a saber si están bien.
Ay, si te quería invitar a comer.
Chorizo y huevos.
Chorizo.
Chivato.
Lo más rico que existe. Ay, a las 3 de la mañana.
¿Y yo ahí nos vemos?
Sí. Güey, el ajo.
Y llega ahí. She's just like, where? He's just like, well.
Y él.
Toma.
I'm prepping.
I'm prepping it right now.
¿Quieres o no?
Les voy a dar vuelta.
He gets a little fucking rhino pill from the gas station. Like, hold up, it'll be ready in like 30 minutes.
Oye, güey, el IHOP está abierto toda la noche.
24/7.
Puede ser.
That's why that food's so nasty. But yeah.
Pero pues ya cuando anda uno pedo, pues ya chinga su madre. ¿Verdad?
I hear that from guys all the time. Like, ya lo que caiga.
Pues ya. Nosotros no. No, nosotros no. No, I think that was awesome. Great answer. Pero sí, todos aquí nomás, who's a fuckboy and who's not. Y también se echa de ver a veces, ¿verdad? Como tú dices, cómo va la conversación, cómo actúan, like,
todo.
Girls, ¿no?
¿Qué quieren de mí?
¿Qué quieren de mí? ¿Me quieren usar
y
como
yo,
trapo sucio?
A veces se antoja, ¿no creas?
Sí, pues sí, ya chingas su madre. Los vatos, sí.
Sí, güey.
Sí, eres puto.
Sí.
Sí.
Ya, güey. Ya lo saben todos.
Oye, entonces los tres somos putos.
Sí.
Bateamos
el
del
putitrío, güey. El putitrío.
El putitrío. Trademark that right now.
Trademark right now.
Yo soy una perra en calor. Estoy buscando un perro pa' quedarnos pegados.
Right now.
You're welcome.
We're going to trade it, trademark before it goes live.
We'll
we'll do facts, bro.
We'll get shirts
like
made.
the hot two girl.
Putitrío, bro.
Yeah.
Putitrío. Oh, I like that.
You're welcome.
We'll just push it out, flood the city. The
The
gays will love it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Hot girls will support it.
Yeah,
If they don't, they're a little ugly. That's all
Shit,
right.
damn. Shots fired.
Damn.
To that.
Yeah, that's good.
The next question is, what would an ideal date look like for you?
Oh, holy smokes. Easy.
Man,
she knows what she wants.
Yeah, she knows what she wants. She's on it.
I like jazz. I'm a big fan of jazz.
What? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeping it classy.
Uh-huh.
Para que veas,
Sí,
cabrón.
ya.
No porque tenga la marca. No creas que
La
uno
marca
no es
corriente-
naco.
Marca corriente, pero es classy la
Pero
doña.
naca no. De la segunda, pero de marca.
Ay, no,
Trademark.
Damn, bro.
De la
That
segunda,
was really
pero
good.
fashion.
Sí, that was good. De la segunda y de la 24.
Yeah. So I think like if I had to perfect date night, I would really good food. Really good food.
Like you think
Yeah, like
Mexican,
describe it though.
No,
What
no.
food is like a
Yeah.
steak, lobster, like
Yeah, like
What-
I'm a
what-
fan of pasta.
So like an Italian restaurant, something like
food.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also seafood. Really, just seafood. is
Oh
good.
my god, I love
Yeah.
seafood. I was gonna say that seafood.
Yeah.
Oh,
No seas
seafood.
goloso, cabrón.
you know what I'm saying? She wants the oysters, bro. She
Sí,
wants
güey.
the oysters.
Por eso cuando
My
como-
girlfriend likes oysters.
Sí?
Yeah, I love oysters too.
So every
They're
time they
really
go and eat seafood, ya sabes lo que pasa.
good. Sí, güey.
Y la María lo hace con plan con maña.
Blanco, güey.
A ver, Leslie.
Sorry,
Te contesto con la
Leslie.
comida,
A
mi
ver,
amor.
Leslie, para que vayas conociendo a María y las mañas que tiene. Es blanco, es bien mañosa.
Suele pasar. Yeah, so we'd probably go out, really good drinks, really good food, maybe some Italian, maybe some seafood. We'd make our way over to a jazz club.
Ajá.
Of course, the jazz club is going to have fantastic drinks,
Mhm.
right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then after jazz, ya estamos entradas, right? So we're going to go dance.
Ujú.
And
Hey.
There
I'm
goes
feeling the
the night.
vibes. dude. I'm feeling the
Yeah.
vibes right now.
A ver. You're dancing what, jazz music or
No.
After jazz, bro, they're gonna go. She said maybe some Becky's G, maybe some Carol G.
Okay.
Put all the G's in there.
Mira, aquí el bailador de los dos es Kevin.
No.
Así que that's why you were feeling it, bro. Yeah. So you guys like dancing. Where do you go dancing usually?
No. So I have a really hard time.
With your response, voy a saber si eres corriente o no.
La verga.
No te creas.
No, I know, like, it sounds bad, but I don't really enjoy the nightlife in Omaha. Most places are just bars with a dance floor.
Yeah.
Like, there's not
literally
really like a nice nightclub. And the Max has unfortunately just gotten way too weird. They're not as friendly as they used to be. And then also, like, it's not the music that I want to go vibe to. You know, I want to listen to some salsa, some bachata, some cumbia, some banda.
She's speaking to me, bro.
That's what I was going to say, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Porque, o sea, cae bien. Like, you're in the car, you're at home, you're like bumping, whatever. It's cool. But, like, bro, how no hay pasito para rap?
Right,
like,
right.
Throwing gang signs up, you know, like, quiero ir a bailar música
sí.
Show them dance moves, you know, this
que no tengo edad, pero la Leslie sí, so.
¿En serio?
Yeah, so I always have the best time when we're out of town.
Gotcha.
Call me a hater or whatever. I don't even like going to concerts in town. I like going because KC's so close. And usually anything that you want to catch here, you can catch there.
Oh, yeah.
So just go straight through.
Oh, boy, she said.
You know, that's true.
Yeah. So it just goes straight through. So it just gets so fun. There's new places to try. You can usually always in bigger
it's an excuse
cities
for a little getaway weekend.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Bigger cities. Sorry, you can always find like a Latino club of some sort.
Interesting.
Yeah,
and they're usually better than here.
Yeah, because here, like, no shade or anything, but you have like L Street Lounge. They play great music. They have the VIP sections. That place is a lot of fun. Yes, it is. But why can't I have like the nice like luxury experience? Like, you know, and of course that takes money and all that jazz. Yeah. But I want to have like a Max, but with Latino music. You know?
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel that.
Yeah. And you can't really find that. You're not going to catch me at Guacamaya or Ecstasies.
No, yo pensé que ibas a decir rhythms.
No. I dead ass. I've been there like once in my life.
Sí,
I've only been there a handful of times, dude.
Yeah.
A handful?
Yeah, a handful. Like, I can count them on one finger.
Pero tú te la vivías en rehab, güey.
Sí, rehab, me la viví en rehab when it was there, dude. That place was popping. To me, that was a really good place.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people mention rehab. So when I turned 21, I wasn't here. No.
Wow.
I didn't.
Oh, you missed out.
You really missed out.
Yeah. So I've
¿Sabes por qué? Aquí tu servidor era el DJ, el resident DJ.
No,
yeah. Let me tell everybody the best DJ rehab fucking had.
Yeah.
Yo, mix something up real quick.
I don't have it.
You don't have a mixer?
I sold everything.
He still has a SoundCloud though. You can go listen to his mixes there. Facts.
Yeah. I think you should get another one, and it should be a part of the show.
You know what? I if you want to, I'm looking at
that. Would be
Amazon.
Fucking sick, dude. Yeah.
Just get on live one day. Just mix it up. I'd be the only viewer, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oiga, familia, no me dejen quedar mal. Lo que está diciendo aquí la comadre. No.
Saludos para la tía.
Saludos para la tía, para mi mamá y la chona. No, y eso, fucking rehab era otro pedo, güey. Tocábamos un poquito de todo, o sea, lo que estás diciendo,
literal.
Lo tocábamos.
Sí, salsa, merengue, bachata,
cumbia, todo el rollo.
Música sexosa.
Yeah, Thursdays was like salsa. They got salsa classes, cha-cha-cha, kizomba.
So eran dos partes. Era the main club and then on the side a smaller lounge. On the main club tenían todo eso de la salsa, the salsa classes. Y después they would open up the dance floor and it would just be like another night. But on the lounge side, the entire night from like 8 to 2 or 9 to 2, karaoke. So you could fucking like sign up to sing it.
Yeah. It was a vibe. Bro.
It was a vibe.
It was really nice.
So what happened in that place?
They got bought out. COVID. 2019. It was before COVID.
It was before COVID?
Yeah. 2019 they got bought out and by Club Omaha.
So that's where it's at.
Yeah,
Shout out Club Omaha.
En la 132.
Yeah, I used to have a membership there.
En la 132.
No,
Yeah, for real.
¿Sabes?
Cuando estaba en la 72.
No, ahí.
Ahí en la 120.
En la 120 la Center y el güey paga como 300 al mes.
No, seas mamá tampoco, güey. It was $50.
Pero no pagaba la entrada.
Sí, güey.
¿Sí pagabas todavía la entrada? No.
Free entry.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Y qué viene con la membresía, güey?
Pues solo eso, güey. Todavía tiene que pagar, no mames. Cada privado, güey, 150, güey. No,
Una modelo.
güey, sí.
¿Una modelo? ¿Pero modelo de cerveza o modelo de...?
Sí, ¿de cuál? ¿De cuál estamos hablando?
Pues quién sabe, porque las luces están caras.
Sí, eso sí.
Y sí,
It was
imported.
BYOB.
Ah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Damn.
Sí.
No, el Kevin nunca contaba sus historias aquí, ¿verdad? De cuando tenía su membresía.
No, güey, es que ya está en el pasado, güey, y me pegan.
Hijo de su
no,
madre. The
sure.
truth comes out.
Sí,
Pero es
güey.
parte de tu historia, Kevin, que lo conozcan.
Sí.
No, que la conozcan. Franco conoce mi historia porque él iba conmigo.
Hey, shout out
Franco.
Ese pinche Franco también es un trapo sucio.
Sí,
güey.
es un trapo sucio.
Y usado.
Mm.
All right, next question for you.
Okay,
You ready for this? I don't know if I sent you this one or not.
I'm ready.
But what are some red flags for you? Esta pregunta es candela. Jugosita candela. Leslie, you can stop right here.
No manches. You know what Leslie said to me the other day? She goes, "You got me so young."
How old is she?
She's my age.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
But
About 6
we've been
years.
together for 6 years.
Yeah,
So, you know, we were both so young.
Yeah. So you guys are 94, 95?
94.
94?
Yeah. So she's a few days older than me. So yo tengo una señora mayor.
Ay.
Güey, y la Leslie cantando. A mí me gustan mayores.
No, yo. She's older than
She's
me.
the younger,
you.
right? A ella le gusta mayores.
Tú. Ok, sí.
Yeah.
Tú. Ahí va a estar la manita.
Y yo le pongo la de mi señora mayor de Wisin y Yandel. All 5 days.
Yeah.
I'll show up outside her crib.
Oh, fuck.
No, pinche Leslie.
San Leslie.
Robacunas.
A ver.
So, because I feel like I've been taken for most of my adult life with a really, really wonderful partner, I can only speak to like experiences that I've heard about or relationships my friends have been in. But I guess just speaking in general, like red flags would be like possessiveness, manipulation, just not following through. Because I think one part of being in a relationship, well, when you get in a relationship, like, tiene que, como que vas por etapas, ¿no? So, se van a conocer, se gustan, vamos a empezar algo juntos. You just check the boxes, right? Like, this could potentially be somebody that you end up with for a long time, whether you plan it that way or not.
Right.
Because I never thought Leslie was going to take me seriously. And here we are.
Yeah.
La madre, uno que quiere andar en la calle.
Quiere andar la callejera.
No, sí, chingue su madre, ya estoy aquí.
Porque, just to touch up on that a little bit, you were telling us off camera that when you met your partner Leslie, she was in a serious committed relationship, right?
She was, yeah. And so that was really hard because when I met her, there was like this super intense attraction for me. And I didn't know if she felt that, but I thought to myself, if she does feel that way, if there is a possibility here, like I've got to put my cards on the table, just advocating for myself.
Of course.
I need to tell you how I feel. And now the ball is in your court.
Right.
You know, what's going to be of this?
Simón.
Yeah. And even after she left her partner, como medio año no me pelaba, güey. Yo le
But you put in the work, though. Medio año todavía ahí, o sea...
Chingui.
Yeah,
Pique. No,
yo queriendo decir, la estabas conquistando y ella chingue.
No, yo estaba...
Pique.
Come on, let's see.
Damn.
Let me see it.
So, So medio año.
Yeah, it was a hot little minute.
Damn, that's crazy. So
that is crazy.
Medio año. ¿Cuándo fue el momento donde dijiste que ya me está pelando? O sea, ¿qué fue? Y what was her move that you were like, finalmente me está tomando un poquito en serio, me está pelando?
So I knew Leslie liked me too.
Okay.
But I also respected
Leslie,
like
Leslie, te estabas haciendo el rogar, ¿verdad? Al chile.
Well, okay, so this is one thing that I've never talked to Leslie about, but I fully understand.
Fresh tea, everybody, lock in.
La exclusiva aquí en Ayapa Podcast. Leslie, you better turn that shit up, girl. A ver.
So when you leave a relationship, you always go through this little phase of like, we're on our way out. So there's still communication, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I knew like if I was coming into the picture, like she was still going to be in contact with this other person.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so I understood her hesitations 150%, but I was like, fuck, like as respectful as I want to be, like, yo quiero, güey. Esto es para mí. Aquí voy a comer.
Sí. Hey, la María.
Ay, me pongo mi bebé.
Oyes, candela.
Golf claps,
a ver,
claps,
Leslie. Yeah, we're all snapping. We're just like, imagínate un sordo, güey, que no nos pueda escuchar.
He's a king. What does that mean? We're just vibing.
Hey, güey. El nuevo logo de Ayapa, pero en
Dude, I don't think
no rhino pill for us.
Oye, es pinche doña, nos está haciendo quedar mal.
No, ¿cómo crees?
A ver, no, it's true. Todo lo que dice es cierto. So, they were on the,
well, because it's like, put it this way. So, like, say you met Diana, right? And, like, you just knew, like, this is my girl. Right?
I knew.
Right. So you knew porque te la robaste y la chingada.
Yo me la robé, madre, sí.
So like imagine there's like another fool in the equation. What are you going to do? You're just going to be a bitch? You're just going to sit back like, oh, she's taken? No, you're going to tell her.
No, yo le dije a un compa cuando la conocí. Y le dije, oye, es como que esa chaparrita me gusta. Neta, güey, pues entrale. Le digo, sí. Pues me dijo, no, pero es que, ¿sabes qué? Tiene novio. Pero está en China. Le digo, cabrón, ¿en serio? Sí, se fue a China, no sé qué pedo. Le digo, pues no, ¿sabes qué? Se la voy a bajar.
¿Así?
Mi doña, así pasó.
Es que así debe de ser, Carlos.
Así. We have a very similar story.
Es que así debe de ser, sí. Carlos. Like, si yo quiero, I guess like, it's the equivalent of anything you want in life. You're gonna let somebody else take it?
No, you gotta seize the moment.
Yeah, you're gonna just, okay, ya, no es para mí.
You're gonna be a little bitch and just give up.
That's embarrassing.
Oof. You heard it here first.
I would have been better though. I do think about that.
Yeah.
Like, si Leslie de plano no me hubiera dado entrada, I think it would have always been that weird like friction when we ran into each other.
Sí.
Believe it or not, Leslie and I, we had the same acquaintances. We frequented the same places.
All right, we're back, everybody, from a little commercial break.
Hide your grandmas.
Hide your grandma, hide your kids, hide your girls, because homegirl about to take her.
No es cierto.
Wow.
No es cierto, no.
A mí también me pegan.
Era broma.
La doña, no. Me pegan. No se crean. You're about to tell some juicy ass story from high school.
Yeah, so it's pretty scandalous. Not gonna name drop them.
No, please.
Fuck it, dude.
No,
please,
no.
Mira, aquí, si se cuenta el chisme en Ayapa, se cuenta bien. Si no se cuenta.
Con detalle.
Y ya
Entonces
empezaste.
no les digo, pues.
No, ya empezaste.
Okay, no. So here's the story. And I wasn't there for it. It's chisme. It's
Okay,
chisme.
So
But we're talking about locked phones, right?
So, okay.
So, apparently this girl took her man's phone, ran into a room with it and locked it. And she found, so mind you, I'm in high school, so they're not much older than me. Homie starts banging on the door like he's frantic to get his phone back. She finds messages from some much older lady.
Oh,
and like
shit.
this girl she was bad, bro. Like to this day, very, very beautiful. And in those days, era like one of the it girls, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like imagine what that would do to your spirit. Like Dang, you're fucking on wrinkles, and you got
That's
me.
crazy.
It was an older woman like that. Oh,
damn.
Shit. Sugar mama status.
Damn.
Yeah,
Perro.
pues cuando hay necesidad.
Sí,
no,
You gotta do what you
We've
gotta
all
do.
been
Bro.
there. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
I don't
I have not been there.
Con la necesidad, digo.
No, yo estoy agradecida con la vida. Todavía no
Sí,
he
no,
topado
tú
esa
no.
etapa.
No, está bien, está bien.
No he tenido que
No todos
caminar
corren con la
ese-
misma suerte.
Le
Damn, that's
bajaste la
crazy.
novia al chino y tenía sugar mama.
Bro.
No era chino el güey.
No.
No, era paisa, según.
Según.
No, según fue allá a enseñar inglés.
No.
A los
Vamos de
chinos.
mal en peor.
Vamos de mal en peor.
Es que así pasa cuando sucede.
Es lo que pasa cuando sucede, ¿verdad? Es lo que yo digo, pero nadie me cree.
No, es que tu historia está extrema. Está
Sí.
difícil creerla.
No, te la tengo que contar. Pero
Que la
enfrente-
cuente.
No, ya la conté en el podcast.
Okay.
You have to go back to like episode what, 20?
Chingado, yeah, dude.
Like 6
Something
episodes
that,
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell all the tea there.
Okay.
You ready for this next one?
Hit me.
How do you define success, and how has that definition evolved over time? Oh, that's a good ass question right there.
That's a pretty good question, bro. You did good.
Yeah. I used to think that success was, having the fat pockets, being well dressed, and kind of being like feared.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Que des miedo acá.
yeah.
Sí. Okay.
Pero I think the older I get, the more I realize like the fat pockets and the well dressed,
Mhm.
it's still really nice. That still very much applies. I
course.
think that the way you present yourself can really open up doors for you. You
Mhm.
know, the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you smell.
Yeah.
Do your shoes match your belt? Type of thing. That really says a lot. When you like yourself, it shows,
Mhm.
right? But I think you should be kind to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you should never let numbers affect how you treat someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, let that person decide how you treat them. Like, you're an asshole. I'm sorry, my patience can... I try to be kind. I won't let you disrespect me, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a really hard time hiding when I don't like someone.
Mm-hmm.
No le quedamos bien, güey.
Sí, güey.
No.
I wanted to. No, ¿cómo crees? But I also like it when people are open about that.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to tiptoe around it. Like, no todos
Right.
somos para todos.
Sí,
That's just how
sí.
it is.
Mira,
Todos vamos a ser moneditas.
Yeah.
Como dice mi mamá, no somos monedita de oro para caerle bien a todos.
Sí.
Yeah.
¿Verdad? And she always told me that growing up,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't understand it until now that I'm grown, and I'm like, this is true.
Yeah.
And once you're okay with that, like you have to accept it
Mm-hmm.
to be able to live like así en paz, and you have to understand it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Así es que la neta no le voy a caer bien a todos. Te caigo, bueno, no te caigo bien a ti sí, güey, pero
Sí.
No, tú eres mi
pero
amor.
pero no a todos les caigo bien, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y está bien, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Right, I understand that. But yeah, it's very true what you're saying. Sorry,
Just treat people good.
I think I cut you off.
No, not at
yes,
all.
yes.
Just treat people good.
Just kind of going off of what you're saying. Treat everybody with respect. What I'm trying to teach my girls is treat others the way that you want to be treated.
Oh, yeah.
And she just had my oldest one, she just had a berrinche today. She got upset, so she started throwing things at my baby girl, her younger sister. She's like 10 months, so she started throwing things at her, and she has some more notion of what's going on. So she, the little girl started crying, my little baby girl. And I got so mad that I took her up to her room. I gave her a timeout, and then I talked to her and I said, do you like when people throw things at you? No. Do you like when people hit you? No. Do you like when people do this and that to you?
Yeah.
No. Well, you know what? You need to treat people the way that you want to be treated. If you don't like that, then don't do that to other people. Right. And I feel like that's my motto. Like it's very important to treat others the way you want to be treated. Si alguien que tiene más dinero viene y te empieza a, why do it to other people too?
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those little golden rules of life that sounds super cliche, but it goes a long way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Shout out every cheesy Facebook post on the internet.
Pero ahí andamos y agarramos motivación de ahí, ¿verdad? Oigan, el pinche Bucanas ya como que está pegando, ¿verdad?
No, sí, ya está pegando. Yo no sabía que le estábamos echando Bucanas al Bucanas.
Es que cuando uno es alcohólico.
No, hold on.
So for reference, for people who can't see,
tell them.
My wonderful hosts here, Kevin and Carlos, have a little liquor section behind the scenes. So they've got this, what looks to be pineapple juice dispenser. So I'm pouring my drinks and, I'm adding the Bucanas and my little pineapple juice, top it with the ice. Little did I know this entire time, there's already Bucanas mixed in to the pineapple juice. I thought it was just a thicker...
I thought you could taste it.
More expensive organic juice.
No,
organic juice.
I thought you went a step up, but...
Dice la doña, that's why it tastes it. It's organic. That's why it tasted a little fermented.
Dude, for real.
No, güey. Lo preparé ya así para no estar preparándolo. Y le digo a Diana, yo creo que a la doña le gusta fuerte. Chinga su madre. Le estaba echando, güey, para que saliera la güey. Y estaba saliendo. And I would try it. I would try it. And I'm like, no, le gusta más fuerte a la doña. Y yo, más de media botella le eché. And you couldn't taste it?
Apretando nacha ahí.
Sí, ahí andaba. And you really couldn't taste it? Forever? No. It was strong, huh? Since you tried it, I'm like, how is it? You're like, it's good. I can taste it. So yes, it was her idea to add Bucanas into the Bucanas. So then Kevin and I just started doing it.
Mama, raise no
you
bitch.
could have told me.
Mama, raise no bitch.
No, mama. Jefa, no soy puto. Mama didn't raise no bitch, para que vea. Pero...
Gay sí, pero puto no.
Gay sí. 100%.
Okay.
Pero off camera, right now, you want to use the restroom. I told Kevin, güey, ya nos chingamos una botella de Bucanas. ¿Sabes qué dijo el güey?
¿Qué?
Bro, it's not that hard. Pa' uno que es alcohólico, güey.
It's not that hard.
Te aplicaron la
tuya. Sí, me aplicaron la tuya.
But anyway, ya nos chingamos.
Yeah, okay.
No, mira,
ahorita nomás vamos a escuchar la cabeza del Kevin.
¿Cuál? ¿La de abajo o la de arriba?
La de abajo no, porque ya nos dijo que está cortita. No topa. No topa esa.
Oye, no toca fondo. Oye, pero espérate.
¿Sabes qué? Mejor me voy.
Bye.
Como tú quieras.
Oye, pero el tamaño no tiene nada que ver con la cabeza. Puede ser chiquita, pero cabezón.
Te digo, ¿ves el lens?
No manches, entonces chiquito y deforme.
Y deforme, ¿no?
No.
Pareces
el Jeep Wrangler truck, pinches dimensiones todas mongolas.
Sí. Oye,
mongolas, dude. Oh my God.
¿Por qué crees que su vieja le dice cabezón? No es porque no obedece o no hace caso, es por cabezón de abajo.
Sí. Te quiere tu lady.
Me quiere.
Sí.
Como son.
Una cabeza que
siempre
solo tu amor puede querer.
Sí.
Se mamó.
Siempre lo trae mamando.
Ay.
Literal. A ver, bro, you got the next one or what?
Sí. What is a controversial or unpopular opinion you hold that you're willing to discuss?
Oh, man.
All or nothing, doña.
I think I'm going to touch base on pretty much what we've been talking about all night, like man and female roles.
Okay.
I
like it.
Dig deeper into it. Man.
Have you guys ever seen that? Maybe not if you're not Kanye West fans.
I'm a Kanye West fan.
He's being interviewed by someone. I can't remember who. He asks him something and he takes too long to respond. And he's like, okay, we'll take like a commercial break. He's like, no, hold up. You're not gonna Jimmy, or he uses some name. You're not gonna do this to me. You asked me a hard question. You're gonna give me some time to think about it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, fucking Kanye is hilarious. It's like, all right, now ask me the question again. So, touching again. So controversial, and I stand by it. I think a lot of people are confused. I think a lot of people don't know who they want to be, don't know what they want, and they're causing a lot of damage in the process. Men have unrealistic expectations of women and vice versa.
I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And we live in a really funky time. Like, fuck, people are just confused. You know? Earlier, off camera, I was having a conversation with your wife. And, you know, I was telling her, like, one thing that we don't talk about in the LGBTQ plus community is how hard being in a same-sex relationship can be. So, like, me as a woman, you know, every month we get Mother Nature that rolls through, and every month we get these really fucking crazy emotions. So you're happy,
you're sad,
then you're sad, then you're angry, and you don't know why.
Yes.
I go through the same emotions my partner goes through, and it's fucking tough.
Do you guys ever go through that at the same time?
No, but it's usually back to back.
Oh, shit.
And I can get really mean.
Oh, for real?
Shit, really?
And it's just kind of like
but the thing is that she understands.
She does.
Right? And vice versa.
A little bit.
A little bit. Oh,
Yeah, I just feel like, yo, I gotta go. You handle that.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the days of just minding your business and being respectful.
Right.
And what I mean by that is like, okay, if I were to go out to a public place, let's say I'm out to dinner with my family,
Yeah.
with my girlfriend and my daughter, very gay. I'm out to dinner with my family and I see like a husband and wife about to tear their clothes off. I'd be like, yo, get a room. Like, I'm happy for you, but get a room, bro.
Right.
Don't be nasty.
Is that age appropriate? Yeah.
Right.
For your daughter. Yeah.
And so, you know, it's like when gay people hit on straight people in hopes of like changing them, or now you have all of like, I don't even know what the LGBTQ plus means, and there's nothing against them. I have nothing against you. I'm part of the same community, but know who you are. And I don't have to like what you are. I don't have to like what you do. And you don't need that acceptance from me. You can live your life without me liking you.
Right.
You can be respectful and you can be honorable without being in my fucking face about who you are. And the louder you get, the more ambitious about your identity that you get, the less I pay attention. Me.
I like that. Yeah.
That was powerful.
That was good.
That was really
good. Shit.
Damn.
Shout out public school education.
Saludcita. Saludcita por eso.
Saludcita, salud.
We're back.
We're back.
Back in business.
We're back in business, baby. Tenemos un inside joke. Yes. We have an inside joke, doña, aquí en el podcast de Mike Tyson.
What, a little bit?
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
I actually, I had a conversation with a gentleman with a lisp not too long ago, and I was about to say, bro, you have a fucking lisp?
Actually call him on blast, like, what the fuck?
But
like,
then I realized he actually had a lisp, so I was like,
said, grow up.
Grow the fuck up, habla bien, cabrón.
Güey, ¿qué es eso?
What the
Dude,
puta madre?
Y tú das vergüenza.
Almost slapped the fuck at him.
Hey, Maria.
Yo. Have you guys ever watched Scary Movie 1?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Hey,
cool.
everyone. Gail swallows.
Bro.
And Kevin does too.
And Carlos does 3.
¿Y qué tiene, güey? No me
Fucking Gail, bro. She was sucking dick for the insider. For the insider tea.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Doña, you took me back with Scare Movie 1.
Dude. Beautiful.
It's like those dumb, stupid, but hilarious movies.
Honestly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Safety, danger. Runs towards danger.
That's
Stabs her in the silicone.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it was a really, really good movie. Shout out the Wayans brothers.
Oh my God, they were the best.
They were. They really were. No, Scary Movie 1, it's just one of those things. It's just part of pop culture.
Yeah. That's crazy. Doña, thank you so much for being here again.
Thank you,
We've taken
Carlos.
like 3 or 4 commercials.
It's okay.
But we had a good time. We've been having a great time.
It's been great.
Ya, para que sepan, ahí el público, ya nos acabamos una pinche botella de Bocanas.
Some slight.
Dice que el alcohólico que
no pasa nada.
No pasa nada. It's not
No
hard.
pasa nada,
No pasa nada, oiga.
Pero para celebrar, bro, we haven't taken a shot live on the potty since the first episode.
Ooh.
For real?
Yes.
We've only sipped on drinks, huh?
We've only sipped on drinks.
Yeah.
So, esto es para brindar a la invitada and the new set, bro. So,
Salud.
saludcita. Saludcita, papi. Saludcita para ustedes también.
Uy.
That wasn't
Así
too bad.
pasa cuando sucede.
Y así pasa en tu garganta.
Uf.
Todo te calienta.
Ay, ya, va. Literal.
Hasta la cabeza de abajo.
Oh.
Kevin, you want to take it away? We're going to continue with the questions.
Right.
Just trying to get into the...
Yeah.
Ya, y se está poniendo la conversación jugosa.
No, es que ya con Bucanas ya...
Ya con Bucanas.
Chingue su madre, ya todo se vale. No, sí, ya.
Todo es justo. Happy Monday, everybody. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Right?
Salud. Yes,
Salud.
yes,
Salud.
yes.
I'm interested to know what your listeners drink.
Oh. Pues
That'd be a
mira,
good question to ask.
I think that's a good
poll.
question.
Poll, papi.
Let's do a poll. Because we have, I don't know if you, I don't know what you came here expecting or thinking, but we have listeners from the, obviously from Nebraska,
Obvio.
Kansas, Denver, Texas, Florida, New York. What am I missing, bro?
You're missing one that's crazy out there.
I know.
We never expected.
Somos internacional.
London.
London?
Somebody from
Are
London.
you kidding me?
No.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you, man. No.
Don't say mate. That's Australian.
No, es...
Whole other accent.
Bruv.
Es
Bruv.
neta.
Bruv. I'm
Bruv.
not kidding you, bruv.
Bruv.
We got
Es
it
neta.
corrected.
Así que, doña, salud de todos hasta esos estados y hasta ese país. Chingue su madre.
Yes.
Chisvatos, locos.
No, neta. Los números no mienten. Y que sea pura falsifying. Tú nunca sabes. No, pero en serio, sí tenemos a muchos.
No, a todo dar.
Sí.
Felicidades.
Gracias. Pues ahí vamos. I don't know, I can't pull them up. Y no es cierto, güey. No, sí es cierto. But yeah, so.
A ver, púchale play. 30 segundos.
30 segundos de este.
Yeah. Dale.
Sí, tú sabes bailar también. Dale tú.
A ver.
Fui. Y así
en la barba.
Dice. Shimmy with the shimmy though. Eso, todos en sync.
Dale con todo, Kevin. Mira ese papi chulo.
¿Yo?
No, aquel vato.
No, ya me ofende. No.
Banger.
Banger. And
That
I
was a
know
banger.
what banger.
Hey, no. De salsa, güey. That's a fucking banger.
That is a fucking banger.
Sí, pero no sabía.
DJ Blue back in action.
Es YouTube.
Good.
So this question came just because I'm like in that mental health, field. And my compa Carlos told me that you are part of the LGBTQ community. So for those in our audience listening that are struggling with their sexuality, and this has been a common thing that we have come up with, a lot of people just don't know who they are, is what you've been saying.
Yeah.
Right? So a lot of people are struggling with their sexuality. What can you tell them to become aware or to, really hone in on whether that be their sexual preferences, sexual identity? What can you tell them to kind of define themselves, right?
I think that in order to answer that question, I kind of have to share a little bit more in depth about myself. So as I mentioned earlier on in the podcast, I grew up in a Catholic home. Two very young parents who who are very set in their ways, you know, and as you can imagine, any immigrant parents, they give up an entire life to give their children a better opportunity. I have known my entire life that my parents do not approve of my sexuality. Mm-hmm. I have also known since I was much, much younger, and I'm talking about in my infancia, 3, 4, let's say 4 or 5 years old, I knew that I had this attraction towards women. I knew it was wrong, quote unquote.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It was wrong, but it just felt right to me. And so I struggled for a long time with not disappointing my parents, with accepting who I am, and with the church. Because I was going to a church every weekend that told me that who I am is unacceptable and I will spend my eternity in hell, right? And I don't think that's true. I don't think I like myself. I like who I am. I like how I treat people. That all to say, something that I spoke on earlier, just be okay with yourself. Because I think that when you're a young person, you need everyone's approval, right? Before you're making like real money and when you're still kind of relying on other people for basic needs like a roof over your head and electricity and Wi-Fi and food, transportation. The world is hard even if you're straight. But you will learn. I'm 29 years old, going to be 30 in September. Every year of my life has been better than the last. And that's because I choose it that way. I've designed it that way, right? I could wake up tomorrow and decide that I want to fucking take up jujitsu because I like Conor McGregor. And that's life. Like you can literally wake up and be exactly who you want to be. But we put ourselves in these boxes y es bien difícil salir. Yes. Cuando tú mismo te pones dentro de ese cuadro, es bien difícil salir. Y va a doler. Y vas a tomar decisiones que a la gente no le va a parecer. But as you grow and you become more comfortable with who you are, and as long as you're comfortable with the decisions you make, like, am I a good person, right? Because nothing else matters if you're a piece of shit. Yeah. Am I a good person? Who you sleep with is going to be the last thing on people's mind. Like, they're really going to remember, was she there for me when I needed somebody? Did she pick up the phone? Did she drop by with fresh baked cookies because she knew I lost my grandmother? Like, those are the things people remember, right? Yeah. I don't care who she slept with. So now bringing it back to my upbringing and my parents, I have never officially came out to my parents. And that's because I respect their views on the world. I know that they do not accept same-sex relationships. And who am I to come into their home and disrupt their peace? It's one of those things that I think is really common in Mexican culture. Like, everybody, like Leslie is referred to as la amiga. Leslie es la amiga. La misma amiga de casi 10 años es la amiga. But who am I to disrupt my parents' peace? Right? Crazy. So I don't need their approval to live my life because statistically speaking, I'm going to outlive them. Yes. I'm going to be here longer than they are. Right. And all I can do is enjoy the time that I have with them and have a conversation with my partner about why I haven't came out, why I keep us in a different compartment than my family. And it's really hard because I have a very close relationship with my sisters. So if I want to be with my sisters, you know, they're with my family. In regards to people finding their identity, I think that be comfortable with who you are for you. Don't expect the world to accept you. But as long as you do right by people, you shouldn't be scared. That's all it is to it, I think.
I really like your answer.
Part of chingo.
Yeah, no, and it was beautiful. I think the reason why I also wanted to bring this question up is because I have people close to me, right? And I don't want to say necessarily who they are because I don't know if they've come out to their families, right?
Right.
So I have people close to me. No, wait.
No,
I have people close to me who have come out to me, have had that trust, right? That openness to say, hey, I'm gay, you know, and I know that it's been difficult for them because I know that their families don't agree. So similar, right? Whether it be a religious aspect of it, a culture aspect of it, it just does not match up to their now lifestyle, right? To who they are. So in my opinion, I think it's very sad because I know each of these individuals and I know that their heart is a heart of gold, right? That their sexual orientation means absolutely nothing on like their character. Like they're not going to go out and rape children. They're not going to go out and try to, you know, make people gay. You know, unfortunately, that's a mindset that I grew up in, you know? So thankfully I've been educated and I know that people are struggling out there and they don't know how they should feel, who they should be. So for you to come out here and openly advocate, you know, I think that's a beautiful thing and it's much appreciated on behalf of those people.
Thank you. You actually touched on a point that I think is really important and it really changed the grace that I gave myself as a gay person. You said, okay, so I have this older friend who told me that when she was growing up, she thought that being gay was a choice because she grew up in a very religious home. And so that's what they would tell her at the church. The church was a huge part of her life. So she, all the way up into her adult life, believed that being gay was a choice. But then obviously it's inevitable that you reach a certain age and you start meeting different peoples. Here in Omaha, Nebraska, especially, we're very lucky. We have people from all over the world that just want a good, simple life. You know, God bless America.
That big
Make
Midwest
America
life.
great again.
Midwest, the Midwest is a great place to live, especially when you're a Republican with kids. The Midwest is a great place to live, but she was taught that being gay was a choice. And she, you know, ventured out in her own life away from the people that she was raised with. Still very much loves her church. Still very much believes what her parents taught her to believe. But now doesn't accept that being gay is a choice just because someone told her. Because, you know, I've known since I was a child, like, that I liked the same sex. And I felt so dirty about it for such a long time. And then I met my current partner and I was like, I didn't care to come out, quote unquote, but I didn't care who knew. I'm so happy there and I'm so taken care of. I'm so loved and I'm pushed almost on the daily to go outside of my comfort zone, to grow, to be better. I don't see why that's wrong for me to be with who I am.
Right. And there's nothing wrong.
And
that's
if there was, I don't care.
You know, right. I agree, but there's nothing wrong. You know, be your authentic self. Me la pelan. Pero así.
Fireworks!
Sí. Yeah. Yeah.
El que quiera, cabrones.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that response. Thank you. Yeah.
Now, the next
When did you guys come out?
Yo, like a year ago.
Pues nunca, güey. Nadie sabe.
No hemos
Nadie
sabido.
sabe.
No.
No
Ahorita
sabía.
we're about to share our story.
Okay.
The next question, I think it's a good one.
Okay.
So es hold on, I lost it. What is something that you're struggling with right now currently, or that you've struggled with and have overcome it?
I don't know that I've overcome it just yet,
Yeah.
but I struggle a lot with self-doubt and fear.
Okay.
Just fear to start that business, fear to wear that new babushka I bought. fear in general.
Yeah.
And I think for me personally, that goes hand in hand with my sexuality. Just kind of wanting to be invisible. I have struggled with fear for a very long time, and when I consider all of the opportunities that I've lost because of fear, all of the doors I've closed, and all the people that I missed out on, it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you go on like that?
Yeah.
You know, like I think about like people who struggle with addiction, mainly addiction, substance abuse, and like the homeless community. Like anytime I've met one of these people, in my experience, very personal experience, they're always stuck on some impactful event that happened in their past. So they find it nearly impossible to move forward. They can't even acknowledge where they are today. So there's no way they could think about the future. Right? So you're just constantly stuck in the past. So it's just this fucking crippling fear to take that next step. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So I haven't overcome it yet, but we're working on it.
Yeah, that's a work in progress.
Let
That
me tell
fear
you
is
something.
going to be there.
Shout out BetterHelp.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out all the therapists I've had in the past. Shout out Crime Junkie for that discount.
Damn.
Oye, es un mensajito ahí para Crime Junkie.
No,
Ahí a ver
sí.
cuando me invitan a su podcast, ¿no? No.
Pónganse truchas, ladies.
truchas.
Ashley, I read the book.
Ashley and
I
Brittany.
listen
hit me
every
up.
Monday. Brittany,
Hit me up.
I'm glad you're back, baby.
¿Qué les pasa?
Calabaza.
El calabaza, yo sigo fiel
Ay,
seguidor.
apá.
Ay, apá. Sido fiel seguidor desde el 2018. ¿Qué les pasa, chingama?
Ashley, call us.
Ashley, please. Ashley Flowers. This is for Ashley Flowers.
Yeah.
Call us. We're your biggest fans.
And if you haven't yet, make sure you pick up All Good People Here. Great read. Will keep you on the edge of your seat through every page.
Mira, no sabía que era fiel seguidora de Crime Junkie también. That's what she told me.
Oh, yeah.
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 Mírala.
Yeah.
Aquí
So we're
el
working
compa-
on it, family.
Sí,
Y yo no tengo ni idea de lo que están hablando.
Güey, es un... El Crime Junkie.
Mira,
o sea,
Sí, obvio, sé que es un podcast, güey, de True Crime. pero-
Escúchala, güey, está perrón, güey.
Mira, el no saber de Crime Junkie, naco.
Verga.
O sea, corriente, güey.
Corriente.
Corriente, lo más corriente que se puede.
De segunda, pero fashion.
De segunda, pero de marca.
No mames.
Trademark that right now.
Sí. You got the next one, baby.
Márcame, ¿dónde estamos, güey?
Márcame, te acabo de marcar, güey.
Que ando como que...
Aquí
Anda
estamos
activo.
para...
Oh, ya vi.
Anda activo el compadre.
Andamos...
Irando
yeah.
pedo, pero andamos a
Sí.
truchas, güey.
Sí. If you had a magic wand, what would your perfect world be like?
No, I don't like this question.
Oh, sorry
Bórrala,
for you.
bórrala. No.
Ooh.
I think that's a hard... That's a
That's a very hard question, is the thing
Yeah.
is, because you really have to...
Dang, if I had... What would the perfect world look like?
You know what? I think this is a perfect time to go on a commercial break. Doña, regresamos. Tuvo tiempo para pensar en su respuesta. Volvemos y repetimos la pregunta. If you had a magic wand, what would your perfect world be like?
I'm interested to know what your response is before I
Yeah,
answer
because
mine.
you came up with this question.
Verga. Yo no estoy preparado. Yo no
pero
yo
yo
no iba a
tampoco.
responder preguntas, papi. Yo solo las iba a hacer. No.
Y se te salió lo que
Sí, la verdad que sí.
activado. Aquí lo que falta es acción.
A ver.
Y yo aquí pensando,
No, mira, es que si te vas a llevar, te vas a aguantar.
Oof,
fuck. Okay.
that's true.
My ideal world would be a world where there's more acceptance than what there is now. And what I mean by that is we have a lot of discrimination / racism, right? Racism, we have a lot of quarry with, immigrants coming in here for a better life. I'm sure there's people that are not here to do good. I'm just put the story of the Venezuelans that raped that 12-year-old girl and then killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Not good people. I think there are good people that want a better life. I'm sure, like your parents, my parents, all they do is work. They're here, they do work, they pay their taxes, and they just want a better life than what they had over there. Acceptance in the sense that, like, I'm speaking on behalf of these people that I love and care about. I want them to be accepted for who they are, right? I want them to be openly who they are, regardless of what their family thinks, what, society thinks. I want there to be love your neighbor, regardless of how you look. You're handsome. Regardless of how you look, regardless of how you look, so I think in an ideal world there will just be that more acceptance and more love towards your neighbor, whatever that, however you want to interpret that, I think that would be it, not so focused on where you're from, how much money you have, more so on your character, your person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
think that's
like that.
how I'm bringing it up.
I like that. ¿Te puso a pensar la doña? ¿No te la esperabas, eh?
No, la verdad que no.
No, sí, está claro. A mí no me pregunte porque eso no fue mi pregunta.
Okay. Bueno, sale. So, I think that, just as a disclaimer, this is definitely something that I've only had a few minutes to think about. But in an ideal world for me, people would know how to take care of themselves.
Mm-hmm. It's very important.
They would know how to provide for themselves so they don't have to rely on a government or a grocery store or MUD or OPPD.
Yeah.
They would exert respect. People would have morals.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have a compass that guides them to be the best version of themselves. Speaking on what you just said, I think that a lot of people, for example, you touched on immigration. People come here because they can't meet their basic needs where they're from.
Right.
So, like, we're all from Mexico here, right?
No, eso es de Guatemala.
De Guatemala.
¿Cómo le haces?
Ya me voy.
So like,
no te dejes, güey, no
so
te
like, I
dejes.
obviously can't talk about where you're from, but I
We're
can
very
speak
similar.
on.
Sí,
Trust,
sí,
we're
sí,
very
sí.
similar.
I can speak on like Mexico. So a lot of our parents like. Hay mucho dinero en el país, but unfortunately, it just gets dispersed to, you know, the people that are up top.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everybody else kind of struggles. But one thing that we know is that people there have a much better life when it comes to family and friends, hobbies, that sort of thing.
Right.
Here, we kind of just work. That's kind of what we do.
That's what we do.
Yeah, but if we went back to what I said, if people knew how to take care of themselves... When these really corrupt governments came in and when all of these fucking cartels started to take over, people would have known how to protect themselves, right?
Right.
Because so right now we have that example of El Salvador.
Yeah.
Big homie, the president, he
Nayib
just
Bukele.
locked everybody up. Shout out him,
Yeah.
right?
He's doing great, like amazing.
Yeah,
things.
like his country is right now like becoming a huge hub for Bitcoin. Like he's changing the game, and it's
really
very
is.
impressive. It's incredibly aggressive, but he's doing what needed to be done. And these people that he put in jail, like all of these members of La Mara, Mate Controla.
Jesus.
Like
What the fuck? Bro, we're gonna put that shit in there, bro.
Bien que sabe,
Hey,
bien que
güey,
sabe.
sí, bien que sabe.
Sí.
Hey, you guys didn't watch Gangland growing up?
Yeah,
I know you played with that.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah. I know that these people, it just came from a place of fucking poverty and necessity.
Yeah.
And okay, so, you know, when I think about countries all over the world, we all just need to have our basic needs met. Like we need somewhere to sleep. We need food. We need education. And we need to be able to serve our community. Right? That's why like working is so enjoyable because you're serving your community. Right? So yeah, you work because you get a paycheck. But have any of you ever sat around to wonder, if I didn't have to work for money, how do I spend my free time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we would know what to do.
Yeah. So actually, my girlfriend Leslie, she is a member of the FI community, the financial independence community. So she wants to retire when she's young. So she goes to like these conferences once a year, and she's actually made some really amazing friendships, built relationships with people who have now, they're on different steps of their financial independence journey. One of her friends that she checks in with every now and then, he just quit his job because he's got enough money put aside, enough money in investments. He actually, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, he hired somebody who coaches you through the process. Like once you have all of this money amassed, now you have all this free time. So what do you do with it? So they help you design your life.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so my girlfriend, she's a total numbers Nazi. She's like, we got to do A, B, C, and D. Because by the time we get to G, we need this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
So la trae bien cortita. Sí.
Así me trae, güey. So anyways, yeah, I just think in a perfect world, people would know how to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be self-sufficient.
Yeah, because then also that takes away a lot of fear, right? That was one of the things I
Definitely.
tried. Yeah,
Yes,
if you know
yes.
that you can take care of yourself, and it's very empowering to know how to fix things. It's very empowering to know how to provide.
Definitely.
To know what to do when something is wrong.
Right.
Right? Yeah. Like, sirvo, güey.
Yeah.
Me quieres, de algo sirvo.
Yeah.
Yeah, get you a bunker, bro.
Fuck. I just saw a TikTok they were selling a house in Montana with like a fucking
With a
whole
bunker.
ass bunker, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen those.
Those are crazy.
They're kind of cool.
They're
cool.
fucking cool. I want one. But
Yeah, me too.
one day.
Can I afford it right now?
Not right now, but we're working on it.
Yes, we are.
Make sure you like this podcast.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, see?
Ashley, call us. Brittany, convince her.
Ashley, come on, Ashley, come on now. Don't be greedy. Hit me up.
No te cotices, Ashley.
See, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Ooh, that's a fun one. I see myself leading in my professional life, leading a team of about 5 people, including myself, in the same industry that I'm in now, but for myself now. My gain and the gain of my team. I see myself in debt for my daughter's quinceañera.
You being honest?
Yeah. I still see myself here in Omaha.
Yeah.
I see my partner traveling all over the world because of the career field that she wants to go into. I see myself happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Important.
Just
living life.
Yeah, I have a lot of faith. Like I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but if you believe in a higher power, a god or an entity or deity, whatever that may be, I always feel like I'm in their beams, right? And I feel like I'm in God's grace.
Yeah.
But I think that when you feel like that, you always have to be aware that you're also like in the eye of that other guy.
Right. The enemy, right? The opposite.
Yeah. Like,
and we've talked about it on the potty, bro. You know, we are believers, and así como hay un Dios, pues obviamente el enemigo existe.
Yeah. You don't even want to call that fool's name,
exactly,
right?
Yeah,
you want to say it because you
ain't trying to call that bad juju.
No, because it like even feels heavy on your tongue when you say it. But you know, when you're in His grace, like you have to be prepared for attacks, and you have to be prepared for that other guy to step in and do his weird shit. Right.
Try to knock you down.
Right, and I just feel like God's grace is so much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
And it will be. Yeah.
Shout out Big J.
Big JC.
A ver, doña, I think this next question for you.
Wait. ¿Preguntas?
Eso no, que doña es para conocerla más, a ver.
Está bien, pues sí.
Ay, no se haga del rogar. A ver, and I think this is a kind of like a fun one because, you know, we're getting to know you and stuff. What is your life motto? Like, what do you live by?
Shit, I don't know.
El desmadre, güey, el desmadre. No.
Party. What is your life motto?
My life motto?
Sí, porque save money, pregunta, güey.
Save money, live better.
Okay.
Walmart. No te creas.
¡Este vato!
No. Yo vine a que se las preguntas, no para contestarlas.
Yo vine a chingar, no que me chingaran.
Sí. I think my life motto, I don't have one.
Right?
I feel like I thought you would have one.
You did?
Sí.
I guess my life motto, it's not a motto though.
I think
but
it's a hard question. Yeah.
It touches back on what I said earlier. Just know who you want to be.
Yeah.
Because that's so much more important than all of the decisions up until this point. Because there has to be like, you have to turn a corner. You have to say like, hey, I know I've done A, B, and C in the past. I know I fucked up. We all do. I know I've done some questionable things. I've let some people down, including myself. But this is who I want to be.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah.
So I know that's not a motto per se.
I
but
mean,
that's how I live my life.
If that's what you live by, then that's your motto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that you say that, I figured out my motto.
Okay.
And it goes back to the same thing, like treat others the way that you want to be treated.
Okay.
You know, and I think that's what I live by, and that's why I'm so heavy on trying to teach my girls that. You know, because other people just don't like being treated like shit, but yet they treat people like shit. So it's like, how does that go? It doesn't add up. You know, so it's like treat others the way you want to be treated. I think that's my life.
So you want to play the
motto.
victim, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's my life motto.
Yeah,
Papito?
we got you guys figured out. It's over.
Yeah. What's your life motto? Putting you on the spot now.
Be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Similar to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Know who you are. Know what you want in life.
Yeah.
Be good to people.
Yeah.
You know, everything else will fall in line.
Yeah.
Literally.
Maria, thank you so much for joining us on the potty today. I know it was a long time coming.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure having you here. Any final thoughts, bro?
No, just thankful that I got the opportunity to meet such a wonderful person, such a authentic person. Everything that you said today, I can tell that you put action into it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just talking about it, you're about it. So to see that is great, right? So thank you so much for coming on today. We appreciate you. It was a pleasure getting to know you, and I hope that this is not the last time that we get to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah, we got to talk to the boss man, Carlos, but I would love to be back.
Verga.
Cabrón, yo soy el jefe.
Sí, güey.
No.
Soy,
Yeah.
no sé, el de los Tigres del Norte.
ratón.
No, güey. Los Tigres del Norte tienen uno. Soy el jefe
No.
de...
Yo
no.
soy, sí, soy el jefe de jefes, señores.
Mm.
Perrillo. Me querías mear.
Ay, apa.
No, but yeah, no, thank you so much for coming. I know it's not going to be the first or last time.
Yes.
That
It
you
is the
come.
first.
Or say, yeah, sorry.
Este,
It's not
güey.
gonna be the last time that you
Conéctate,
come.
papá, conéctate.
Mira, güey, ¿qué te pregunto?
Ubícate.
Mire, es que me dieron
Mira,
una botella de bocanas.
no
que
hablar
pues,
bien, naco.
No.
Eso es naco.
Ya córtale pues, ya, chingue su madre. I know it's not going to be the last time you come. So, ya como dijimos, usted va a ser la comadre del podcast.
¿A huevo?
Siendo la primera invitada.
Sí.
Trayendo todo el pinche ánimo y la actitud para empezar un lunes como debe de ser.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy
Eso.
Monday. Y andamos pedos, ¿verdad? Pero como dicen los güeros, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Y ya no hay nada, güey. Ya no hay
A
nada,
ver,
puro hielo.
la última copa, just to send off the party.
La última
Sí,
copa.
güey, la última
sí.
copa.
¿Nos pasas la botella?
Pásame
La
no,
botella.
the iPop. They gotta see it. Yeah. They gotta see the whole thing.
Ve.
¿Me la pasas? Gracias.
A ver, aquí está.
Ay, aquí está nuestra bebidita.
Okay. Here we go. Let me fill you up, boss.
Thank you.
Good.
Damn, you really filled that picture up.
A ver, doña.
A ver, don.
¿Y usted
This thing
qué?
is so cool.
Target. Save money, live better.
Walmart.
Walmart. Este güey.
Dude, they're gonna come at us with the cease and desist.
Le toca a ella también,
No,
güey.
ya.
¿Qué
Chingue
pedo?
usted. Y así nomás, familia.
Mijo, I like how you're angry about it. Like I didn't have 4 more drinks than you.
You
God bless
didn't have 4
Okay.
more drinks than me.
What's you? Bucanas needs to sponsor you.
Bocana, sponsor us. No sean codos. No, but again, ya lo dijo la doña. Happy Monday to everybody. It's a great day to start the week. No hay de otra chingarles porque no nacimos ricos, ¿verdad? Solamente el Trump. Nosotros no.
Don't forget to find a hobby, guys. Really.
Yes.
Chingenle all you want. Go to work, whether that be 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. Find a hobby. Find something that
Como un
gives
pasatiempo,
genuine
¿verdad?
joy to your life.
Sí.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like
That's a
that
good
And
one.
it's got to
I
be
like
more
that.
than rubbing one out. Like, find a hobby.
Pero es
El
lo que
que
me
ve-
cae bien, güey. Al final del día tan estresante en el trabajo, chingue su madre si son 5 segundos.
Pero no pasó de los mismos 5 segundos. Do
Sí, güey,
something
ya haz
else.
algo más, güey, no chingues. Ya.
Ok.
En media hora me toca otros 5 segundos.
Dices, son los mejores 5 segundos de
Sí,
mi vida.
güey, sí.
Y de mi vieja también.
No, güey, no.
No.
Ay, cabecita
30.
gruesa.
That's gonna be
My nickname.
¿Cómo, güey?
Cabecita gruesa soy yo. Gracias.
Ay.
Y tú.
Yo, guys,
Y aquí, así.
if it lobs too much to one side, that's a medical condition.
No. She ain't,
You heard it
it
here
don't gotta
first.
bend like this, don't worry.
It shouldn't take a sharp turn any direction.
Pues la mía está bien, no se apura.
Recta, güey, pero un poquito sí, güey. Literal.
No, but shit. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this special episode.
Yes,
with our
thank
first
you.
Good. And that's it, bro.
That's
On
it.
to the next.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Besitos.